everybody. Just hang out for a few minutes. Hey, everybody. Sarah Lopez here, and I am currently in Albuquerque, New Mexico. If you don't know me or haven't been a fan, then I travel a lot. But recently we have had to stay put, and I wanted to take the advantage of some free time that I had. And we talked to Jason, and he gave us this wonderful opportunity to share with you today. And what we're going to learn is a little bit about how to navigate and profit from Facebook biz pages with no ads. So that's pretty cool. I do a lot with Facebook. It's probably 90% of my business, and I don't run any ads. Everything I do is organic. I occasionally advertise maybe a special or a group that I'm having or a special class. But other than that, everything is organic with my business. So today, let's go ahead and get started into some of the topics that I have. Just in case you don't know, I am a certified Facebook trainer. I was lucky enough that here in Albuquerque, Facebook actually opened up a large facility here. And when they opened it a couple of years ago, they invited a select few of us to actually come in and train with them. So that is an ongoing opportunity for us, and I'm really excited about it. So most of what I teach, well, let me rephrase that. Everything that I teach and share with you is actually from them. It's not secondhand and it's not hearsay. So it's factual content. So moving on, I always start all of my classes and all of my trainings with a quick vocabulary lesson, because this is really important, and these are actually based on Facebook community standards and rules. So first one is profiles. These are actually your personal page. They should have your picture on it. They're about food and family and friends and fun and flowers and puppy dogs. And an occasional share about your business is fine. That's okay. But just know that you can't sell from your profile, because what's going to happen is you're actually going to get restricted. You can get placed in what they call Facebook jail, and eventually they can shut down your account because it is a true violation of their community standards. So that's profiles. The next important thing are your pages, your business pages. These are the ones that people can actually like. You know, they click like, and they can follow you. These are where you conduct your business, and it's a way for people to find you. Okay, they find you, they find your business. Okay, what you do, what you have to offer. Think of it as your marketing and advertising space for your store. Okay, if you don't have a brick and mortar, then here in social media, your business page is what you might want to consider to be your brick and mortar. Okay, this is your store. This is where you want people to come to buy your product or your service. Okay. The next word that you really need to know, groups. Okay, groups are for people to join. Okay, they have to join the group. They have to click, you know, that they're interested, they want to join, and normally there's an approval process. So it can be questions. Most group admins, you know, try to get some information out of you to use in their marketing. So they may request, you know, your email, which is, you know, the biggest piece of information that you can share with anybody, because that's where they're going to market to you later. So groups, this is where you invite people inside your store. Okay, they're already in your business page. They're a fan. They follow you. And then you want to take them into a group, because this is where you're going to have a private showing. These are your VIPs. These are the people who are really interested in your product or service. And this is where you want to say, hey, you know, I have this special, and, you know, I can, this month, for Father's Day, we're going to offer, 50% off this cologne. And it may be something in a group that you can offer to your VIPs that you can't advertise because maybe you're in a MLM and you can't post any particular price discounts or certain offers, but in a private group you can. It's a way to get around it, just to let you know. And remember, in groups, if you do lives like this in a group, it's private. Okay, it's only the people in the group that are going to be able to see this and take advantage of it. Even though you can allow it to be shared out if you're the group admin. Just know that if they are not a group member, they cannot comment. Okay, so they can't say, I want that. Unless they're a member. So remember that. I always encourage that if it's you and you're doing a live, do it on your Facebook page, because then it's searchable all over Facebook. Anybody can see it and comment on it, and then you can share it to your group. You can share it to YouTube. There's multiple things you can do with it after that. Alrighty. So now let's talk about some navigation on Facebook. Think of Facebook as any work-related software, if you were in an office, okay, that you would have to learn, okay, like Excel or QuickBooks. Okay, don't laugh. I'm serious. It's a whole program, okay, a whole software program that if you're going to use this for business, just like you were in an office and you had to learn an accounting software program, okay, you need to learn how to use Facebook. Truthfully, if you don't, you're just going to be spinning your wheels. I know. I did that for years. I really didn't get any traction with my business. I didn't get a lot of sales. I didn't have a lot of fans. And little secret, I ended up in Facebook jail. I did. And I was not a happy camper. So instead of saying, I'm done, I'm finished with this, I am not going to use this platform anymore, I'm going to do something else, I said, the people that I want to serve are here. Okay. So what I need to do is dig down, find out what's available and see what I can learn and make this work for me. Okay, so that was my big light bulb moment, or my aha, that I need to do something. There's not really a manual, which I found out quickly, or Facebook for beginners. Although I did write that. So there's a lot about Facebook that we just don't know, and I'm going to go over some quick navigational ideas. Because if you use this platform for fun, then it's no problem. But if you're here and you're going to use it for business, then you really need to step it up, take it to another level, and learn how to use it. Let's see. Okay. So you're here and you're running your biz on Facebook. You probably want to make some money from it, right? I mean, either that or we're just here talking to family and friends. So there's a lot of back-end settings that can enhance or actually restrict who sees your information and the information that you see, okay? So it's really important that you go to your settings, check them, on a regular basis, both on your personal profile, on your business page or pages, and in your groups. Because I can tell you, Facebook does updates and changes, and it automatically resets a lot of your settings, and they don't tell you when or where it's going to happen. It just occurs. So if you're not aware of that, it's a great tip. Go in there, make sure that if you're not seeing something, there's probably been an update or a reset, and that's why. The number one reset that usually occurs is in groups. So you want to go to your groups, check your notifications, even if you're an admin for the group. When Facebook does its resets, it resets even your settings as a group admin. Um, so always go check to see that in your notification settings, go there, check and see if it says see highlights only, because that's the default setting that Facebook reverts to. And if it's set to that, then you're going to be missing a lot of, the fans or the groupies. You're going to miss a lot of the notifications. Um, so again, go to your notifications on your pages and in your groups and check. You want to make sure that you have it set to see all, especially if you're an admin. Because if you're not, then you're missing out on a lot of the notifications and comments that your fans or groupies are posting, and you really need to be seeing those, because that's why you're posting content. Is for people hopefully to react to and comment on. So again, every time you visit a group this week, here's a tip: every time you go to a page or a group this week, the rest of this week, first thing you do, go to your notifications and check it and see what it's set on. Okay, so all my groups that I run or all my pages, I obviously want to see everything. Okay, you may be in a group that's selling a particular piece of merchandise that you're only interested in, every so often. So you may not want to see them all. You may only want to see the highlights or certain posts. So you can adjust it, make it fit your needs. That's okay. But if you're running a biz, okay, they're essential. Be aware that the notifications on your profile, okay, on your profiles, remember profile, and your business pages, okay, they're different. Did you know that? So you get notifications on your profile, okay, family, friends, saying, hey, they love your puppy photos today. But then on your business pages, your notifications are coming in about your business posts. So make sure you're checking those. Facebook has done a couple of updates recently, and how I want to say this. I got to be careful sometimes. So you want to make sure that you go to your notifications, make sure they're set correctly. On your Facebook page, you want to see that. So you may have to look for it on some business pages that have been updated. It doesn't show up anymore. You have to actually go up to your blue ribbon and either click your drop down button to see more. Okay, and your notifications are in there. So tip on that. Let's see, make sure you're checking these often, because you know that if someone interacts with you on your business page or even on your profile, these could be potential customers. So you want to make sure you check them often, because potential customers on your business page especially, they want a response from you ASAP. Okay, I have commented and asked questions on business pages, and I haven't got a response from that page owner. The longest one so far is 7 weeks. I am no longer interested in your product or service. I have moved on. I'm sorry. Okay, it's very important if you're running your business. Okay, think about it like this. Okay, it's my business page. It's my store. So I have somebody come in my store. Okay, door opens, person comes in. Do I sit behind my desk? Same thing if you're at event table. Okay, someone comes in and they ask you a question, oh my gosh, um, this is lovely. Do you have it in other sizes? Are you going to sit there and ignore them? Or are you going to say, oh my gosh, Sarah, I am, do you love, tangerine? Is that your favorite color? I do have that in a couple of different sizes. Start a conversation with them. Don't ignore them, because believe me, they notice, okay? They are not going to comment again because they feel like you didn't take an interest, you didn't care. You just posted something for sale, and you're hoping somebody, says, I want that. That it, and people start to relate that to you and your business page, okay? Um, so you don't want that to happen. Um, the other thing is Facebook actually, you'll notice in your insights or your stats, they actually tell you how attentive you are in answering people. So their setting is actually, they like for you to do it within an hour. So keep that in mind. If you have, whether it be hundreds or thousands of fans, and you have a very popular post, you have to make sure that you're available to pay attention to that and answer the questions, and be there for them. Don't go to your store and keep the clothesline on the door. You're not going to get anybody. You're not going to get paying customers. So keep that in mind. And remember that the more people that comment and interact, the better your reach. Okay, the better your engagement numbers, and Facebook loves that because it's all about, truthfully, it's math, it's the algorithm, and it wants to see that you're a popular person posting popular content and that you get people engaged. If you're not engaging back, Facebook also sees that, and they do ding you for it. So um, remember, your engagement numbers and your reach numbers are very important. Side note, I have a class on that. Everybody gets pretty jazzed about. Think about why you love your hairdresser. Okay. Does she chat with you? Does she make you feel welcome? Does she have, coffee and cookies when you walk in the door? She devotes all of her attention to you. She listens to, what you want and what you need, for your style. Maybe you want to do a little color change. That's what you need to do for your page fans. Okay? You need, I guarantee they will love you. They will love you if you pay attention to them and you cater to them, because you want to find out, what do they need? Why are they here? Why are they listening to you or watching your posts? Why do they have that notification set to see all? Okay? So just remember, you want to have your fans, have them pay attention, because that means that's going to convert to a paying customer if you pay attention to them and give them your attention. Okay. Um, so no ads needed. You just need to give them some attention, because all that time that you're over here, trying to figure out how to make an ad work for you, you can be using that time, to devote to people that you have there, instead of out trying to find somebody new. It takes more time doing that than actually paying attention to the people that you have right here in front of you. And don't be afraid to jump on live. Fans want to see you. So on your business page, every once in a while, pop on there and say, hey, yeah, kind of having a bad hair day, who can relate to that? That's all you got to post. Everybody sees you as, just a person, having a bad hair day, had to put a little hairband in here to control it. Do you wear hairbands? Tell me. do you have bad hair days? What do you do to conquer it? Ponytail, tie it up, bandana, let me know. I'd love to find out. It's an easy way. You don't always want to be selling something. People get totally turned off with that. You want to make sure that, you post some fun stuff. It can be unrelated to your product or service. People want to see you. They want to know about you. It's like having a chat with your hairdresser. I hear what goes on in the chairs next to me, and people share all kinds of interesting, sometimes TMI information. But yeah, just talk to me. Hang out for a few minutes. I do it all the time on mine. If you jump over on my business page, there's sometimes you don't even see me. I even did a screen share about that, a little live I did. I was like, hey, been out in the garden and haven't cleaned up, but I had an idea while I was out in the garden, and I wanted to share it with you because if I don't, I'll forget. And I didn't show me. I just did a screen share, and I went through a real quick little, 7-minute training, and everybody loved it. And I do a lot of those where I don't have the hair brushed, and I've been spending a lot of time outside. So, make it relatable. Make it, hey, I can relate to that. That's a good thing. I don't have to be in front of the camera all the time. Do a screen share. Did you know that Facebook has a free screen share? Ask me later. I'll tell you. Okay. Before you go live, oh, excuse me. Gotta have a drink. Okay, here we go. So here's a little more about navigating Facebook to be successful. Okay, because you can be on here and you're just wasting your time. So you want to be successful. Before you go live or share a value-based post, go to your profile. Your profile. All right. Find 15 friends on there, on your friends list, that maybe you haven't had a conversation with in a while. Okay, they may be, depending on how many friends you have, they may be way down there on the list somewhere. Find them. Okay? Comment on at least one of their posts. Find 15. Okay, especially if your engagement and your reach is really low. Go for 15. Find 15 people on there. Okay? Go to them. Go to each one. Comment on at least one of their posts. Okay? And comment with a question or a response to what they've posted that might open up a conversation. Okay? Because what that does is that actually triggers Facebook to say that you are being social. And they love you to be social. Go figure. Okay? Because all of you, the only thing you do is post on your page. You never go out. You never interact with anybody. I can guarantee you that your engagement and your reach numbers are going to be very, very low. Okay? Facebook wants you to be Little Miss Popular or Mr. Popular, depending on the case. They want you out there and they want you networking. Okay? Okay, so why do we need to do that? Because when you do that, when you go and you activate Facebook, that's really, it's saying, hey, I'm out there, I'm being social. So when you do that, then when you do go live, when you do make that post, then they are going to more likely, okay, be notified or have you come up in their news feed because you have just been there and interacted with them. Okay, makes sense? Okay. All right. Let's see. Okay, so you're in their news feed. So you want to remember that when that happens, then your reach expands because Facebook says, well, now you're in Dana's newsfeed, so that must mean that we should share you with three of Dana's friends because you may be of interest to them. Okay, so your reach goes out even further. So another little quick vocabulary lesson, reach. Okay, reach are how many people see your content, see your videos, see what you're posting. That's your reach. Okay, engagement is how many of those people interact with your content. So that can be a comment, a share, an emoji. So any interaction, commenting. And quick tip is engagement should be about half of your reach because not everybody that sees or reads what you post are going to interact with you. But you should shoot for 50%. All right, that would be an absolute great number to have, in my opinion. Okay. Okay, so you want to do this little push, for Facebook. You want to do this about 15 minutes straight. Okay, so figure you're gonna search for 15 people. Okay, profiles. You're gonna be on their profiles. It works on pages as well. So you want to find them. You want to take about 15 minutes. It can be quick. It doesn't have to be all involved. Make sure, okay, again, make sure that you're going to be available to interact with these people. Don't do this and then you're headed out, to go see a movie and you turn your phone off because you're defeating the whole purpose, all right? So make sure that you're available. And then when they comment, because they will, okay, once you start doing this, you get more, you get noticed more, okay? And people like to be in a crowd and be part of the party, right? So you want to respond in 3 ways. Okay, give a heart. Okay, so on the emojis, click the heart, the laugh, or the wow, or the surprise emoji for the comments. Don't use sad, the crying, the tears, or the angry, because Facebook sees that as a negative. Okay, it sees you as being negative. So don't use either one of those for this particular exercise. Okay, and then you must absolutely respond. Okay, when someone comments, you can hit the reply, or you can hit comment, and then you want to tag the person. Say, hey Dana. Okay, so her name will pop up, highlighted. I really appreciate the comment that you made on the new software that I demoed. Is there anything else? Any other questions I can answer? And how did you like this particular part of it? Because you want to make sure that even if you're commenting back, you want it to be an open-ended comment. You don't want to just stop. Okay, you want to have another question in there, which is going to lead them into, another answer. You want to get some interaction going with that post, okay? You want to keep it moving, all right? This really, really kicks in the Facebook algorithm into high gear. It takes, if your numbers are really low, I can tell you that it's going to take you probably about 4 weeks of doing this on a regular basis, okay? To get it to kick in, start watching your insights, your stats, really start watching those, and you're going to see some amazing results. You can see a big difference, okay? Most of my students see anywhere that take one of my workshops or one of the larger online courses, they see 2,500 to 9,500% increase in their engagement, right? I mean, that's huge. just by following a few basic steps, implementing them, and then, following through with that for 4 weeks. Because you just can't throw it out there once and expect results. I'm telling you, it does not happen that way. I give it that there may be that one thing that everybody just kind of goes viral on, but if you build a really good foundation and you work on that and you keep at it, it brings fantastic results here on Facebook. Okay, because you want active fans become customers. Because we want to make money. If we're here for business, we want to make money. Okay. I want to throw in a quick reminder here. Okay. Just because you have a conversation on a post, do not jump into their messenger with a sales pitch. Please do not do that. That is a huge turnoff. Okay. And you can get dinged, and they can hit, they feel that you're a spammer. So there's actually, they can delete you, block you, or hit you with that ugly little spam button, and then Facebook is going to have its eyes on you from here to eternity. So you don't want to do that. There are other ways, to move people from active fans into, a sales group. You know, there are smooth ways to do that. Not, hit that messenger button and say, oh my gosh, I saw you commented, on that hairband, they're only $9.99 today. Do you want one? Yeah, doesn't usually work. So don't do that. Um, so using this simple hack by what we call priming the feed. Okay, there's some of the influencers out there that like to use that terminology. Always prime your feed. Get these people interested. Go to those 15 people. Get some engagement going. Before you do your posting or your lives. It's a great hack to do. So by priming your feed, okay, you're activating that Facebook algorithm, okay? So you're going to get more eyeballs, okay, which equals more engagement. Do this on any post that's important, not on everything. You don't have to do it all the time, but I usually do it one time during the day, normally. That's really all I do it, because I figure once I prime it, once I get things going, don't really have to do it again, okay, because I'm here and I'm interacting, and because social media is kind of my thing, I pay attention, and I'm answering questions, and I'm commenting, and I'm out being social, most of the day. I don't live here on Facebook, but I do pay attention to my notifications in my inbox, okay, those are important. Let's see. Best way to interact. You want to make sure that when you go to pages and profiles, notice I didn't mention groups. Groups are private, and Facebook does not count your being social in groups because they are private. Okay, you have to be social for people to see you, which are in profiles and business pages. Okay, so you want to make sure that, again, that you're interacting, stay active, and again, you need to be consistent on this. You just can't do it for a day and expect amazing results. It's not going to happen, okay? It takes some thought and some planning, okay? And I'm here to help you with that if you need some help. Um, and one of the biggest things, I get feedback from my fans, in my groupies, and they say, oh my gosh, that first comment is kind of, right directed to, what was posted. But then I get total block. I don't know what to do next. After that one comment, I don't know how to continue the conversation, either as a guest or as the owner of the business page. How do I keep them talking? Um, it's I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. They tell me, they freeze up. I'm a chatty Cathy. I don't have that problem. So, so I'm here to help. If you have that, we actually, because of the feedback that I got from my fans, I actually developed a fun workshop, and we have a blast. Everybody that takes it loves it. We talk about follow-up fears, right? Because you got to chat here, So follow-up fears, because you lose a lot of business by not following up, because you're not going in there and you're not commenting and engaging. So we talk about these fears. It's really kind of fun, and we use scripts. Um, so and they're not you know set in stone. So we engage with each other in the workshop, and we play bingo for prizes. To keep it, fun and playful, and it gives you ideas on how to do that, with your fans. Um, you know, how not to leave interested fans in the news feed. You know, it's really important because, like I said, early on, if they make a comment or they say something, they've stepped up and they've expressed an interest in that post or your video. So, just don't ignore them. Say something back. And like I said, if you freeze up and you don't know what to do, I got class for that, and we'll have fun. I guarantee it. Alrighty. Um, we talked a little bit about, don't jump in the messenger and say, oh my gosh, buy my hairband today. It's on sale. I got a great deal. So, do you know that you have a personal messenger and then a biz page messenger? All right. A lot of my trainings and my classes don't realize that. That's a biggie. You need to know, where you're at, what you're doing. It's important because I have a lot of my fans say, I lost track of a conversation I was having, and I'm like, was it on your business page or was it on your personal profile? And they're like, what? And I'm like, exactly. Take that class. It's really important. Again, you have to learn. You have to learn this platform. Okay, just like you have to learn Excel. Well, you don't have to, but learn Excel or any of the other programs out there. Um, so if you're going to start that conversation and you've moved it into Messenger, please be aware. Personal Messenger, or is it on your Facebook business page Messenger? Okay. So make sure how you're using those. Pay attention. Like I said, got a great class on that. Let's see. Okay. So Messenger is an app. Okay, they just came out with this big release. Now they have, you can use rooms and you can go live in Messenger, and there's all kinds of cool stuff that they've been developing in Messenger. Messenger is a standalone app from Facebook. Okay, Facebook allows Messenger, okay, to interact or be a part of their community. You can be on Messenger and not have a Facebook account. Okay, that's nothing new. It's always been that way, but they're really kind of pushing that now, um, due to some other things that are coming out that I can't talk about. So you want to make sure, and you can use them on Facebook, which is really, or on desktop, which is really cool too. I call Messenger it's a quick chat. Okay, I can go to Messenger and I can chat with somebody, answer a question really fast. Nothing involved. Okay. The other thing that I want to make sure you're aware of is on Facebook. Here on Facebook, on your business page, you have an inbox. That is Facebook email. Okay, that's a Facebook inbox. It has nothing to do with Messenger whatsoever. Not a lie, it's the truth. People say, check it out. I'll help you with that if you need help. Okay? All right, so your page inbox, I absolutely love my business page inbox. It's a fantastic customer service tool. Oh my gosh, if you're not using it, you are missing out, is all I can say. You can create customer files, which is huge, because then, hey, Dana, last month was interested in the hairband, so I can make notes in her customer file that she wants to know when hairbands are on sale. I can I can show her new product releases in Facebook's inbox. Okay, in the inbox. I can take payments from her. She likes what I showed her. I can take the payment right there. And I can tell you right now, it is more safe and secure, okay, taking payment there than it is with some of the other apps out there. Just saying. So if you don't have that set up, maybe you should think about it, okay? Because you can actually use the payment in the Messenger app as well. Two separate things. You can pay, request money in your inbox, Facebook inbox, email, okay? And you can also do payments in Messenger. Again, you can create in your inbox, you can create appointments, show products, take payments. It's an all-in-one place. I don't have to keep switching in and out and around on different apps or, opening different windows to do something. I can do it all there. Saves me a huge amount of time here on social media. Oh my gosh. Once I learned how to use this, amazing. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Super tip time. Okay. Posting nothing but stuff for sale on your business page gets you nowhere. You might eventually, throw enough spaghetti against the wall and, something will stick, but, most people aren't interested in all your stuff for sale. They want more from you, okay? Fans want you to share on your page, ideas and tips, how to do things and what not to do. Show an epic fail. Oh my gosh, do you remember last year when the charcoal mask things came out? And the one rep, I don't remember which company, and I wouldn't say anyway, but and she couldn't get it off. It was like she was trying to, peel the skin off her face. That was huge. It went viral. Everything doesn't have to be all roses and sunshine. Show something that just did not work. Let us laugh with you. We're all human. I tell everybody, if you watch my videos, YouTube, and all my pages, I'm very real. I post the boo-boos, and here in my office, sometimes my doorbell rings, and I'm like, It's just what it is, okay? Be that way with your fans, why are your fans there? Why are they following you? My fans hopefully want to learn about Facebook, how to use it, how to make some money, without wasting all their time here. So that's their pain point, right? So, what's your page about? What pain point are you trying to answer for them on your page? Think about that. Again, try not to be boring. Just be your wonderful self. Add some humor in. It's okay. We want to see you. It doesn't have to be, all, glamour shots and foo-foo. It's most people can tell the fake stuff that's out there anyway. So that was a super tip. Okay. Um, and I want to make sure that I go over the dreaded Facebook jail, because it does exist and it does happen. And if you think you're getting away with it, you may for a while, but I can pretty much guarantee that as Facebook, there's billions of us on here. They will eventually find you. So they can restrict your account if you violate any terms of service or their community standards. They usually issue a warning, kind of slap your hand and say you can't comment for the rest of the day, maybe for 24 hours, it could be a 3-day, maybe a week. Okay, and then if you continue to do it, you just snub your nose at them and, I don't care, I'm going to do what I want. They eventually can shut down your account and not let you back, just to let you know. So if you're running your business here and you don't have an alternative, that could be huge. So another super tip, okay, having to do with Facebook jail, is Facebook sees copy and pasted content as spammy, okay? So you don't want to copy and paste a lot of things, even if it's happy birthday to everybody on your birthday list. You're like, oh my gosh, I got 5 minutes at lunch. I'm going to hit my birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday. I see it all the time. People are like, oh my gosh, all I did was, tell my friends list happy birthday, and, Facebook has me blocked for the rest of the week. Yes, they do. Because they see that you're not really being social. You're just on there real quick, spamming everybody with a happy birthday. You're not really engaging with them. Okay? That's one thing you don't want to do. Okay? Posting congratulations on the baby or the marriage or whatever else, 20 times in 5 minutes. That'll do it. That'll trigger it. But no, don't do it. Posting your website link over and over and over and over will do it. Facebook does not like you to lead people away from Facebook. Okay? That would be like having you come into my store and I'm selling boots. And I say, oh, there's a lovely store on the next block that has the perfect pair of boots for you. Okay? Don't want to do that. They don't like it. There are ways around that where you can embed your websites and YouTubes and this and that and another without triggering Facebook to see that. Got a class on that too. Okay, so the last super tip for not ending up in Facebook jail or on restrictions is stock photos. Oh my gosh, can you believe that? I didn't know that. Like, something I learned too. Early on, but I learned it. Stock photos from corporate websites, especially if you're an MLM. Okay? So if you just take those corporate pictures and you throw them out there and you post them everywhere, whether it's on your personal page, in your group, pages, somebody else's pages or groups, if it has at any time been marked as spam, then that carries with that photo. Okay, does that make sense? That photo has been tagged as spam. And every time you copy it and you send it out there, that spam notification is going with it. That's why a lot of times you may post something and then you'll go back and look in that group on it and it says content not available. Okay, they don't want that there. So take those pictures, take the time, upload them over into one of the many Canva, PicMonkey, I don't care what you use, but send them over there, okay? Upload it, and then put a little branding on it, change it a little bit, embed your website on there, do something to change it around, make it yours, and then download it, okay? Then it won't be spam anymore, hopefully, because you'll use it correctly, right? You won't spam people with it, all right? You'll post it where you should be posting it, how you should be posting it. Let me see. Let's see. Okay. So today, again, I want to do a big shout out to Jason for allowing me to have my time here today. It's really a huge opportunity. I suggest it for everyone. If you haven't taken the opportunity to go into a group to share, do it. It's actually a really great way to get your name out there. Okay. Don't do it all about, again, don't make it, here's my product, I'm selling this, and do that unless the group or the page has invited you, on a sales day, then that's fine. But you want to share with people. You want to show them that you're an expert in what you do. Okay, share great content with them, things that they can use, something that they'll want to come back and say, oh my gosh, Sarah teaches, how to use Facebook. Maybe that's somebody I can refer you to. You have questions I can't answer. Um, Referrals are, you know, perfect way to get more customers, get yourself noticed. Again, do a live in a group. It doesn't have to be for an hour. Do little short ones. Ask group admins if they would be interested. Sometimes they're looking for content. They get in a rut sometimes too and want to liven things up a little bit. So remember, this is helping to boost everybody's news feed. Mine, yours, theirs. It's a community event. So think about that. Covered a lot today in our hour. Okay, I hope you made some notes. And I'm sure that Jason will probably leave this up so that you can go back and maybe listen to some of the information again if you didn't have an hour right now. I'm always available to help and answer questions. That's one of the things that has really grown my business is because I'm here to help. Okay. If you want to be a fan of my page, I would love to have you. It's Simple Solutions by Sarah, and I'll drop the link. Okay, so that you can come over if you want to be a fan. I have training videos. I do weeks of super focused content. So every day there may be something concerning pages or groups. So there's a lot of learning there. We do have fun too. I have Fan of the Month every single month, and I give out gift cards and prizes and all kinds of cool stuff for that. I also have a smart marketing group, and I'll drop the link for that as well. And in that, there's no ads. Okay, in that group, it's all about learning how to present at event tables and to be online. Tips on how to do stuff to hand out. Okay, swag stuff. So we do a lot of that. My classes and my workshops are just based on Facebook. I don't do any of the other social medias. And they range from beginner to advanced. So we can go from baby steps or we can jump right in depending on your comfort level. And I do them either in small groups. I never go over 10 in a training group or workshop. Or I do one-on-one, if you're not comfortable in the group. But I can tell you, everybody in my group, we have fun because we are just us and we all make mistakes or need help with something, and that's fine. There's no judging in my small groups. So if you're interested, I'll drop some links below. And again, I want to thank everybody who watched live. If you guys have questions, feel free. I'm here. I'll answer as many as I can. And again, thank you for having me today. I really appreciate it. And thanks again, Jason.